Over 50 games in the books, and we have arrived at the final day of the softball regular season. It's a rubber match from outside Easton Stadium where the Bruins tailgaters were out in force well before first pitch this morning Pacific time in anticipation of Senior Day. Looking at the series summary, 2 wild games. Northwestern has scored 8. On the ground past the second baseman, Savannah Pola, and Grace Nito continues to rake in the leadoff spot for Northwestern. 79, just a first year for the Cats. 1 for 8 in the first 2 games of this series. Hunting at the first pitch, it's caught on a flare by the shortstop Kanaya Bragg. 1 away. It's been the bottom of the lineup, Amanda, that has really generated a lot of the runs for Northwestern. This is slapped and picked up on a bounce by Alexis Ramirez, the catcher. She has no play. Well over a year here today. Kansas Robinson grounds it to second. Pola to short. The relay throw to first is in time. Robinson legs out the double play, so it's just a fielder's choice. This is hit hard past Pola at second. It scores Nito from third, and Northwestern takes a 1-0 lead. Then the throw nearly gets into the dugout, third base side. That was Kansas Robinson diving into third. She stays there.
Kania, who had a couple of hits yesterday, including a home run, a nice base hit RBI to right field. Caitlin Terry fires over to Bragg, who misses the glove of Woolery. Good thing Robinson was on the ground.
Starter, she threw a complete game, 9 strikeout performance for UCLA yesterday. She's out there in right field. And that's a big strikeout for Taylor Tinsley to catch Bridget Donahue looking and send us to the on the season. This is on the ground to second. Nito retires Clements, and there's 1 away.
Easy to do, and she's also been swinging a great stick.
1-0 to Savannah Pola just behind the bag at first, and Kansas Robinson takes care of Pola. 2 up and 2 down. Area hitting .420 on the season after a 3-hit afternoon yesterday. Opposite way, Kansas Robinson is there, and the first baseman wins a foot race with the former UCLA first baseman, now third weekend against Wisconsin. Did not hit a home run at all her junior year. Going out on her terms, but Tinsley strikes her out with a rise ball, and there's 1 away in the
to get the swing and miss.
Lindsay pulls it to third. Woolery across the diamond, and there are 2 outs. 2 already against UCLA, 1 Friday, 1 Saturday. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tinsley makes quick work of Avery Garloaded. So here she is working against Lauren Boyd. And she gets hit on the first pitch. Somewhat anticlimactic, Amanda, but Grant takes her base. To third. Donahue starts the relay, and the throw to first not in time. Ramirez legs out the double play.
Let's go through it.
Slimp slices it up the third base line. Donahue holds on to the ball.
Pack freshman, I mean, that's exciting, that's fun. Yes, I went to Pacifica.
Swing and a miss on a good changeup from Lauren Boyd. And that's the first strikeout.
Not solid contact, no solid contact made.
Struck her out looking. Beautiful pitch from Lauren Boyd. You up for Northwestern. Taylor Tinsley throws one in the zone for Grace Nito, and she's retired by the shortstop, Kanaya Bragg. 1 pitch, 1 out. Kaylee Avasado, deep left, it is caught! Riley Slimp with a beautiful catch at the wall.
Park. And Slimp, she is just a freshman, but she understands where she is. This ball is deep. And instead of waiting for it off the wall, she goes up and gets it. Great read, has that arm extended, looking, feeling for the wall.
Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Tinsley picks up another punch out. She's got a crazy back and forth game yesterday. UCLA led 11-0 at one point before Northwestern ripped off 8 unanswered. Bouncing ball to third, Donahue on the move. Throws Terry out 5-3, 1 away. Clements lifts a 2-1 pitch to right center and down for a base hit at the base of the wall. Clements missed 2 bag. Savannah Pola in the 2-hole, Big Ten hits leader. And she drops a bunt. Fielded by no one as Boyd and Saborski got their wires crossed, and still some motion on the bases here. Pola now in a rundown between first and second. Clements got to third on the play. She stays there, so we'll play. Bouncing ball to third. Donahue throws home. Safe at the plate. Clements scores, and UCLA has tied things up.
And this is a rough play because Woolery doesn't hit it really hard. Great job Donahue does of charging hard, but watch Clements gets that jump. As soon as she sees the angle down in the dirt, she hustles home. That's a tough play from Donahue, makes the best effort she can.
In the series. Ball 4. Pitch coming up. Bouncing ball past Donahue and into left field. It's a base hit. Hatch scores the second run for UCLA. Pola in first, and Alexis Ramirez with
awkward hop and gets past her, a ball that she would say she should be able to handle, but instead goes off the outside of her glove. Lauren Hatch is off as soon as she sees that ball in the dirt because she's trying to avoid a force out at
on first. Grant on second. And Riley Slimp in the air to center. It's run down by Ayanna Lindsay, and Grant scampers back to second to avoid the double play.
Possible.
Ball gets away from Saborski. Both runners advance. Grant to third.
The amount of years these coaches have put into their programs.
Bragg knuckles one to second. Nito throws her out, and the inning is over. 3 runs for UCLA on Robinson here. She lofts this ball to left, and Riley Slimp a few steps shy of the track makes the putout.
Yeah, I've been a shift.
Izzy Kania pops the ball high into the air, and the shortstop Kanaya Bragg makes the catch in foul territory. Has not registered a hit since. This is bunted. Woolery watching it, and it's fair. Picked up off the chalk. It just did not roll completely into foul territory.
You have to see if it'll roll.
Throw to second. Donahue. She's out. Alexis Ramirez with the caught stealing to retire the side.
The exhaustion that comes with travel and the schedule, you know, there's going to be a learning curve, but I think UCLA has adapted pretty well so far.
Mojica grounds it up the middle. Great play by Grace Nito, the second baseman, ranging to her right behind the bench. Is started every game at second base for Northwestern this season. Caitlin Terry pulls it up to first, and it's caught by Kansas Robinson. 2 quick outs.
We're just going to kind of play good, solid softball all around, and that's what we've seen.
Clements lifts it into left, and it's caught by Isabel Kania. Hall of Famers and legends and All-Americans. Strike 3. Zaborski finally retired, 1 out.
Looks like she's feeling good. We were expecting to see her maybe 3 or 4 innings. We're in the 5th.
Bragg retires Lindsay on.
Coming up in those situations and knowing you can do it and executing plays like that.
Garden flies out to Slimp in left, just inside the line. Another 3 up, 3 down inning for. Pola drives the ball to right center, and Lindsay makes the catch on the track.
And they've lived up to the expectation, and they just continue to get better.
Ball 4 to Woolery. She works a 1-out walk. Pulled to first. Robinson tags the bag and throws off the glove of Avasado, the shortstop, and Woolery gets up and jogs to third with the ball rolling into left. 2-2 with 2 outs, a runner on third, bottom 5. And Ramirez in the air, right center field. It is caught. And the danger averted. 1. Nito, a flare, and it falls for a base hit. In front of the dive of Jessica Clements. Starting lineup card today. Avasado grounds to third, Woolery to second, relay throw to first. The ball is dropped by Grant. Avasado safe on first, Nito out at second, and there's 1 away.
Share of starts in this season, but has also been utilized a lot in that relief role.
That's grounded up the middle, a base hit into center field. Nader aboard, and Avasado advances to go-ahead run at the plate. And she pulls it to second. Pola underhands to Grant. UCLA takes 1 out on the play. There are 2 outs, but Northwestern now has runners on second and third.
Solid base hit to score a run.
Isabel Kania, a dribbler, kind of in no man's land. Grant has no play. However, Nader is able to get to third.
And as soon as I said it's going to take a solid base hit, all the scenarios went through my head as to how Northwestern can score. This really didn't come in to factor the cue ball.
Ball 4. Bridget Donahue works a 4-pitch walk, and the bases are loaded.
Very patient, swinging at pitches in the zone. Also keeping her eye out for that off speed.
Zaborski, center field, a base hit. Nader scores. Kania scores. And here comes Donahue. Zaborski clears the bases, and Northwestern has the lead.
Zaborski coming through with such a clutch base hit up the middle just in front of Clement, who comes up and fires the ball home, trying to cut down that second run. But it does end up taking an extra hop up over the glove of Mujica, who's going to apply that tag. And because that ball gets by, Donahue around for that third run of this out of this inning.
Struck her out. Tinsley does get out of the inning. She strikes out Lindsay. But Northwestern in the third, but hasn't been retired much. Bouncing ball to short. Avasado retires Slimp, who's 1 for 3 on the day. Like the pitch from Boyd. Fair ball to third. Donahue retires Bragg. 2 up and 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck her out. And the inning is over. Lauren Boyd has pitched brilliantly all weekend long. No. Garden rolls it to Pola at second. Nice play by Savannah Pola. 1 out. Nito lines it to third, and Jordan Woolery catches it for the 2nd out.
That's why it was that far foul, even though she connected on it.
To third. Woolery takes care of Avasado. And bouncing ball. Kansas Robinson got the tag on. Terry is out. And, that's a long time for UCLA to see Boyd. As Clements grounds this one to second. Bruins are down to their final out, and they just haven't been able to solve Lauren Boyd.
Yeah, I think Boyd is
one last time. That's ball 4 to Savannah Pola. Don't go anywhere. The 0-1. In the air. On the diamond. Robinson makes the catch at first, and Northwestern wins the series. 13 beautiful innings from Lauren Boyd. And the Cats take 2 on the road against UCLA. Final thoughts, Amanda?
You've got to tip your cap to Northwestern for coming in and owning this series.
Postseason. One final game on the docket. Michigan State, Oregon. We'll get you out there now. For Amanda Freed, the national champion, I'm Chris Fosters. Enjoy the Big Ten tournament.